In this instruction video I'm going to show you how to adjust the clamping position of the frame into the NAS arm. So to start off with, I'm actually going to mark the frame up so that I can have a reference for how much I'm adjusting it, or if I want to put it back in the same spot. So I'm going to use a marker pen and put a couple of marks to show the forwards and backwards distance, and then so that I know the angle of the frame in the clamp, I'm also going to use the clamp slot to have a line in it that I can line back up. So there we go, I've put a line either side of the clamp slot, and now I'm going to loosen the frame in the clamp using a 5mm Allen key. So that's allowing me to move the frame backwards and forwards and also pivot it up and down. The first functional adjustment I'm going to make is the forwards and backwards movement, and the reason I'm going to change this is that if you want the client's hand to come up towards the face much more as they lift up, I'm going to move this clamp forwards towards the front of the frame. That promotes the elbow to drop. So I'm going to go really far forwards, overly forwards, just to show you as an example, and tighten it up. So now, as the person brings their arm up, it'll promote their hand to come up much closer to their face. As they come down, they'll have to use a lot more force to try and get their arm level. So this is way too far, and you can see from the marks that I've made we've come a very long way. You might want to adjust it just a couple of millimeters at a time, just to find the starting point. And I'm going to use my alignment marks to keep the angle of the frame the same. So this angle here from the front on, that is now still the same, but I've moved about 5mm further forwards. And I'm going to try that with the person's arm in the frame to see whether they can get their hand to their face easier. If the person using it wants to put their hands flatter to the table, then we're just going to go in the other, exactly the same, but in the other direction. A little bit further back. There we go, about 5mm back. And see if that allows the user to push their arm flat.